Hello everybody. So today I want to talk about calculus. The topic that is about differential equations. So now I want to show you how to answer. For this one, we need to find about complementary solutions and particular solutions. So I will put about yc, that is about e to the power of lambda s. Later that we need to find first the derivative of yc, and we have lambda e to the power of lambda s. Later that we go to second derivative of yc, and we have lambda square e to the power of lambda s. So because this is about complementary solutions, so I will put this one equals to number 0. So I will put this one go in here, and this one go in here. Now we can do about factorization of this one. So I will put this one equals to number 0. So we can find two solutions. That is about lambda equals to number 0 and lambda equals to negative number 1. So we have yc, that is about c number 1, e to the power of 0s. So we put number 0 to change the lambda in here, and c number 2, e to the power of negative number 1s. So this one we have number 1. So we have c number 1. This one we have e to the power of negative s. Now about particular solution, we can use about variation of parameters. So y number 1, we have number 1 in here. Y number 2, that is about this one. Gs, that is about cosx. Now we need to find about Wronskian between y number 1 and y number 2. So that should be like this. So we have the matrix y number 1 in here, y number 2 in here. Later that we need to do first the derivative of y number 1 and first the derivative of y number 2. First derivative of number 1, we have number 0. This one we have negative e to the power of negative s. Now we apply the formula in here. So 8 multiplied by d minus b multiplied by c. So in this one, we have number 1 multiplied by this one. 0 multiplied by this one, they cancel. Now we have y particular solution. That should be negative y number 1, and we have the integration y number 2 gs over the Wronskian. Y number 1 and Y number 2 in here. And now we have Y number 2, the integration Y number 1 3x over the Wronskian. ds. So we apply the formula in here. So Y number 1, that is about number 1. So we just write like this. Y number 2, that is this one. And we have 3x cosx Wronskian negative e to the power of negative s ds. Y number 2, that is about e to the power of negative s. Y number 1, that is about number 1. 3s, we have cosine s. This one, we have negative e to the power of negative s ds. So this one and this one, they cancel. Negative and negative, they cancel. So negative I will put outside. So we have like this. So this one we have e to the power of s cosine s ds. The integration of this one, that is about sine s. For this one, you can use about integration by parts. So you can calculate about this integration. So I just write the answer in here. And now we put about c. So e to the power of negative s with e to the power of s and e to the power of s we put outside, they will cancel. So we just have negative 1 over 2 sine s and negative 1 over 2 cosine s. So number 1 minus 1 over 2, we have positive 1 over 2 sine s. So about particular solution, we just forgot about this one. So after we got everything, we have y equals to yc plus yb. Yc, that is about this one. And yb, that is about this one. This is the end. Thank you for watching.